Sad to my people. So back with another musical review. Been doing a lot of them lately. This was one I was on the fence about. I wasn't sure if I was gonna drop this one because I dropped a lot in the past few days and they didn't do the numbers that I was anticipating. So I was like, man, am I gonna do this? And I was like, I'm gonna do this, man. Whether y'all watch it or not, try to keep some content. So this is Offset, Father of Four, and it's 16 songs, 58 minutes in total. So it's not super long, but a good little bit of songs for you to check out. I'm gonna go through these and see. I was kind of pessimistic because I'm not a big Migos fan, and I heard Quavo album and the other dude. I heard their albums whenever they dropped, and I was like, wasn't the best in the world. But I try to go into every album with a 10 out of 10. Everything is a 10 out of 10. And when I hear the songs, like if it's whack, it goes down. So that's kind of how I try to grade them. You start off with a classic and you go down. So let's see how did this album do. And the track one, Father of Four, featuring Big Rube. Big Rube, he starts out with like some poetry, some spoken words and stuff. He's talking about his kids and his relationship with his baby mothers and stuff. He has some interesting things he says. Because he like, I didn't spend enough time with you. And he like, one of them, I don't even know your baby mother. Like, because it was like some fly-by-night stuff or whatever. It just something happened. But it was some very honest stuff that he said, man. I respected it. I did like that song. I enjoyed it. Number two, How Did I Get Here featuring J. Cole. This isn't one of J. Cole's super standout verses because J. Cole been murdering the game. And of course, he murdered it. But it's not to J. Cole level murder. But the song is still a good song, man. I'm going to try to breeze through this a little quickly. But I ain't going to be here all night for y'all. Number four, Tats on My Face. It's not the best song in the world. This song was tailor-made for 2 Chainz. That's the why I wanted to mention this song. They should have put 2 Chainz on here. 2 Chainz would have murdered this. It was perfect for him. If you listen to this song and you hear the beat and stuff, perfect for him. I don't know if 2 Chainz got face tattoos. Maybe that's why I ain't put him on there. I'm not sure. I would think he do. He got tats everywhere. But number 6, Wild Wild West featuring Gunna. And to mention that one, that song bang. I was surprised with this album, man, because I was like, yeah. Hopefully I have a few songs to mention while I'm doing my review. I was expecting not to really have too many, and I was listening. I was like, well, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. So it was very surprising. So I got to give a brother props. 7, North Star featuring CeeLo Green. Nice vibe to it, man. CeeLo come on do his thing, but Offset does his thing too, man. Hey, it's a real good song. I like that. Number 8, After Dark. He talking about back in the days, man, when he was selling dope in the trap and the things that he had to go through when he was in the hood and stuff. Very good song, man. I like the content of it. It's not like he glamorizing it. It's like more like a reflection and stuff. Number 9, Don't Lose Me. This is his moment of clarity with like Cardi B, where he's admitting his wrongs and what he did to Cardi B and stuff. So this will be a song for the blogs and stuff. They're gonna pay attention to this song, but it's a good joint. Number 10, Underrated. I enjoyed this one. He came in the game, underrated stuff. People didn't think that he was gonna be the one. People wasn't gonna think he was the one. Quavo was the man and stuff. But Offset, the quiet assassin, he might have taken his place as the top Migos, especially with this album right here. So Underrated does apply. Number 11, Legacy, featuring Travis Scott and 21 Savage. Travis Scott, you know he got his vibe. He got his little auto-tune. He doing his thing. 21 Savage, come on. 21 Savage been rapping lately, man. 21 Savage, he been working on his craft. Good song. Number 12, Clout, featuring Cardi B. Had to put the wifey on there. And it's not the best song in the world, but I had to mention it because Cardi on it. And Cardi kills it, man. People like to think that nowadays, like man, people don't pay attention to rapping and lyrics and stuff. like, I'm not saying Cardi is the most lyrical person in the world, and they say she doesn't write her rhymes, but whoever is writing her rhymes and stuff, if you listen to Cardi, she actually be spitting. Like, she got her little lisp and stuff like that, but Cardi actually be spitting, man. Like, the top people in the game actually do spit. Like, it's not just getting on the track and like, she actually be spitting. So I gotta get a chick her props, even though it might not be all her words or whatever, but her delivery is top tier. Where I'm at, number 13, On Fleek featuring Quavo. I mentioned it because his bandmate is on there and stuff, but it's not the greatest song in the world. And number 14, Quarter Million featuring Gucci, for the Gucci fans and stuff out there. He on the album, but it's not a good song. And it ended off with, it's not the last song on the album, but this is where I'm going to end it off, because track 16 was not worth mentioning. It's not a good song. But number 15, Red Room. Red Room, a real good song, man. So, after listening to the Offset Father of Four album, I give this a 7 out of 10. I give it a 7 out of 10, man. I was pessimistic. It's a 7, like the greatest score in the world. It's not the greatest score, man, but to me assuming what it was going to be and stuff, like, it was a good album, man. It had some moments. Like, I might go back to this one. I might put it in the whip, maybe. But I'm still not like a Migos fan. Like, so I'm not sure, but it has a possibility of making it to the whip. But like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest of the most hated. Peace out.